Hello. We are 18 days now away from running the North Coast 500. And I've been so tired today. I feel like it's often on my non-running days that I just get super tired. And yeah, today's been one of those days where I've just been like just kept wanting to close my eyes. Just been like, take a moment, take a nap, but no naps because we're not napping. Um, but yeah, I think the nice weather made me kind of want to go outside and just have a little nap as well at points. But I had a busy day, which helped. So I was working this morning, do a little 90-minute spin class. Well, I do two 45-minute spin classes, which is always good fun. And they're also supportive of my challenge as well, which is super cute. And then I had another 35-minute sauna. They are tough. They are tough. But I'm starting to speak to people in the sauna because it passes the time. I just find it so hard. Anyone got any sauna tips? Hit me up. But yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to when that reduces again. Cause yeah, I don't enjoy the sauna. It's not for me. I think I'd probably rather do an ice bath, but we're it's on the program, so we're getting it done. Gotta do hard things, and all these little things will make a difference. And then yeah, I've been on placement this afternoon, which was good. I always feel so grateful for placement and the kind of time with my clients that I get to spend with them and their journeys. So yeah, and this evening I have just chilled, doing a little bit of uni work, and yeah, mainly just chilling because tired. And whilst tomorrow's training's not too bad, I know that next week's training is like next week is just so busy, and probably not ideal 2 weeks out from the North Coast 500, but it's what it is. And yeah, just super busy with one train. We've got a lot of trainings to do next week, and then like appointments pre North Coast. So I've got like my footman, who's like 10 out of 10. Hopefully gonna fix my manky toenails. I've got two manky toenails just now that I would ideally, I think, want off before the North Coast 500. Because TMI, if you're like squeamish, turn off or fast forward a little bit. I get really touch wood, I don't actually get many blisters, but I do suffer sometimes from blisters under my toenails, which is unbelievably painful actually. Not very pleasant. So I'm hoping that actually two of the toenails can maybe just get removed before we go, and that saves like risking it while we're on the run. But I will just be again guided by his advice on that. So yeah, I've got him. I've got sports massage, which is obviously great. I've got appointment with my breathwork specialist, which is all. I mean, they're all great appointments that I've got next week. Like meeting with my nutritionist and coach for final adjustments. Meeting with my sleep queen. I'm just calling her sleep queen by now. She's just sleep queen. But I've also got 2 full days at uni of presentations, which is the main thing that's kind of getting in the way of everything. Because my uni days are at a different time to normal as well. So, and I've got a presentation to give at uni. Which, to be fair, I don't get too stressed about presentations because my job essentially before this was like presenting fitness classes, and still now, to be fair. Like I technically this morning I just given a 90-minute presentation while I'm sweating on a bike. But I think obviously when it's a little bit more academic and it is in a different setting, it does get a little bit more nerve-wracking, but often I feel in that sense I feel like I should be way more nervous than I am. So then I make myself nervous because it feels like socially you should be nervous before giving a talk or presentation. So then I like try and make myself nervous. So this time I'm going to try and not do that. I'm just going to be like, I'm kind of going to own it. Of being like, yeah, I'm not too worried about presentation. It's fine. It's what it is. Like, not a big deal. Yeah, so just a busy overall week. But we'll see how it goes. And one day at a time, one training session at a time, one thing off my to-do list at a time. This week, though, we do want to get a first draft of the essay done. I have no idea when that's going to happen. Tomorrow? Maybe I can bash. Yeah, I can do 1,400 words in a day, right? Yeah. Even though I've got stuff on tomorrow, I'll get done. I feel like I shouldn't be as chill as I am about certain things. I'm just like, I'll do it at some point. But yeah, everything feels a bit like everything that's not the North Coast. It feels a bit like ugh. Um, Not placement to be fair, but actual uni just is ugh. So yeah, and then yeah, I'm like thinking about some of my because I realized I was so bad at taking content last week for social media. Not this. I've done my obviously daily diary every day. What was it? Big Brother diary room. I feel like this is my diary. I think my diary room chair. I'm in the diary room. Maybe I need to get like the Big Brother voice on to ask me questions. That'd be fun. But yeah, I feel like my brain's gone. I was thinking about some of the social media stuff I could do for next week on my reels, etc. And one of the things was like I thought of a really nice, like kind of real way, but I can't work out how to do it. Like in my head, I've got a plan, and then I just creatively on an app don't know how to get like the message across. And this is what I find so often with content. Like I know what message I want to give out, and then I'm like, I don't know how to get that on there, or like I need somebody to hold the camera, and I was like, I far too stubbornly independent to ask somebody to hold a camera for me, which I need to change. I'm working on it. But yeah, it's quite funny. I think something that's really taught me in the North Coast is how like sometimes stupidly independent I can be, where I need to ask for help and I go, no, I can do this myself, which is quite funny. I'm catching myself more at the sometimes hilariously stubbornness of my independence to the point where it is definitely problematic. But also doing the North Coast has been a task in that of sharing sharing I don't know what you'd call it, sharing tasks, sharing responsibilities, sharing asking for help maybe is something. I just hit my broken hand there. I mean, I really wish I'd asked for help with my broken hand sooner than I did, but they said not to come back too soon, and I took that literally because I'm autistic, and I didn't go back too soon. But I left it to. I don't even know if you can see that on the camera. There is like a big bump there. It's broken. Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's all good. We just get it done, right? But yeah, I actually got an appointment through for that for 2 weeks after the North Coast to get that. I don't know whether it's to get it fixed on that day or it is to get another X-ray and see if they can fix it. But yeah, I just hit that funny. But yeah, so that is today. There'll be some rambles in there because my brain is tired and I'm tired, and yeah, I feel like I'm gearing up for obviously a big week, and I think my body's just like, woo, just chill out today. We've got a big week ahead. Prepare yourself, and then I'll have another week of like, woo, and then I'll be like, okay, prepare yourself for the North Coast. So exciting. I'm kind of nervous how late up my taper is, because I think next week will be like my biggest mileage week, and then I'll taper off with like 10 days. But I think that is fine. I don't know. I'm trusting my coach. He knows what he's doing. I do what I'm told. So yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone has had a good Saturday and almost hit my hand again there. So I'm a go.